Welcome to a brand new podcast, and we're going to keep that train rolling along into the new year, hopefully. And this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Greatness. Again, you can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon. Or let me say this again, www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of products such as jewelry, costume jewelry, as well as a few jewelry pieces, gold and silver, that we have, I believe we have now for the new year, for the Christmas holidays. We have new paintings. Definitely nice decorations for the holidays and beyond. So check out www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have our other website, which is www.evolutionoflondon.org. Once again, that's www.evolutionoflondon.org. We have custom clothing, such as blankets, pillows, towels. There's so many things that we do have. Clothing, men's and ladies and kids. And we have accessories and digital products as well. So definitely check that out. Music by Cheap Limousine. And you can find him on YouTube. So go to Cheap Limousine channel, subscribe to his channel. There you will find different beats. And when you go to his channel, you will see other social media sites of his that you can go and check it out. So once again, that's Cheap Limousine on YouTube. And again, speaking about YouTube, Greatness 19. We have a whole wide range of educational videos to open up the third eye. So definitely like, subscribe, and share Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. And also continue on YouTube. We have a health and wellness channel, which is Mr. Evolution of London. There we have a lot of videos for health and wellness, things that you should have and take every day, daily, I should say, for your overall health. And we expanded basically on products that you should have for your household. So we're going to be expanding in that direction as well. So check out Mr. Evolution of London. We have different links. Check out www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. There we have other links with different products. So check out linktree.com/Evolution of London. And our Patreon channel, which we have videos that will not be on YouTube. And we do have services that we offer on our Patreon channel. So check out www.patreon.com/Evolution of London. Now, the Oracle 19 podcast, we're on all major platforms. That's Anchor.fm, Google, Apple, Spotify, iTunes, just to name a few. If you want to make any free will offerings, you can go to description box or the Oracle 19 page on all those major platforms and make a small will offering if you wish. We will definitely appreciate that. So we're on all major platforms, as I mentioned. And if you want to make other free will offerings, you can go to our PayPal and just email evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. So there you can make a free will offering with that as well. And finally, our GoFundMe page, which will be in the description box on all of our major platforms. So that's, again, Anchor.fm, iTunes, Google, Spotify, and Apple. So it's there for you also. Support Mr. Will. He's a fitness consultant. He's our fitness consultant as well, and can be yours, actually. So he's been in the game for over 15 years. And if you want to book a free consultation, or he will let you know the prices of the consultation. He do have services which are specials for free consultations for I believe a half an hour or less, but he will break it down. And for anything else, you can email him, williesfitness99@gmail.com. So again, that's Willies, WILLYZ, fitness99@gmail.com. Again, any consultations or want to set up a program or a nutritional program, email him, and then he definitely will help service your needs. Finally, speaking about with Mr. Will, he have a website, www.wjaaccessories.com. Once again, that's www.wjaaccessories.com. There he have a whole wide range of custom clothing, accessories for the fall as well as the spring of next year as well. So definitely check him out as well. Today we're going to talk about cheating and cheating of men and women. And I'm going to really focus on the men of what they should do. It's going to be a lot of things, ladies, that apply to you or not, but I'm really focusing on the men of what they need to do and how they should conduct themselves in terms of cheating. So let's go. Now, first and foremost, I think you men, we as men, need to be more upfront. I'm giving my perspective with ladies when you first meet them, Now, I know not probably every single detail you maybe can tell them. And it depends. And I listen to other social media, other platforms. And a lot of men, see, here's the bottom line, ladies. If that man or your man was a multi-millionaire, question I would have to ask yourself, the question I'm going to ask you, would he really want you? Would he have multiple women if he was a multi-millionaire? That can go the other way to a certain degree, but this is the focus on men. Now, you as a man, a lot of men, here's the reality. When a man is broke, he's not going to, very few cases, he's going to be upfront with a female. And very few cases a woman will accept a man that is broke to have multiple women. Why is that? Because she feels she can find another man that have money and have more options. So she's not going to necessarily accept you having another or other women. Just outright saying you're going to have other women. Now, there's many different perspectives with that. And again, I'm giving you just mine. But there are exceptions to the rules with everything that I'm going to discuss. So that's not the all-be-all perspective. But I would say this with men. Broke or poor, you should stand on your square. Broke or poor, because there's many men that don't have that money. I know them personally that's not millionaires. And they set the tone of what they're going to do and how they are as men. I know them personally. Quite few men. Not a lot, but many men. I think men, when you more upfront of what you really looking for and what you're going to do, you set the tone how the woman will deal with you. Now, a lot of women won't accept you having more than one woman. I talk about that in a previous show called Polygamy. But for every woman that won't accept it, you do have women that do accept that. And you need to find that woman for you. Because when you run around being deceptive, men, especially in this day and time, where my personal belief, these women is more crazier than it ever was in history. I just throwing it out there, being a little facetious, but it's a crazy world right now, and these women is out of their mind, and then the laws work in their favor, and it's just not a good look when you gotta deal with nonsense and then police and then court, because these women will quickly jump in your face and they will swear that they got enough strength to beat you up. So they don't have respect for the male principle. So I think it's very important, men, to be very upfront with your game plan, when you first meet and greet with the female. And being upfront is, and I'm speaking to young men out here, especially your young black men, is to tell her, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm just out here, and that's it. I'm not looking to get attached to one female. Try to be as clear as possible, so she knows the game plan, because it will save you a lot of drama. You have to be, in this day and time especially, that clear. That clear. Because so she have no misunderstandings. Trust me on that one. In my life, I haven't been clear to a lot of women out here, and it could have cost me my life. That changed, obviously, but you got to be clear, concise with these females so they know. I think that's very important. I think you need to set the tone. Now, for ladies, especially when a man if that's your wife, or you claiming he's your husband or your boyfriend or mate or whatever the case is. Ladies, you gotta have certain standards. I personally don't like the standards that goes on in this day and time, and I'm gonna explain that. Cheating. You know, it is very slick. Females are very slick. Y'all females are very slick how you approach things. You could be, I've seen many cases even on the job. I'm gonna start on the job first, where females are 100% married. 100% married. And they act like they're single. Females that have kids. Kids with a plural. Married for years, decades, whatever. And they be acting on the job like they single. They go and have affairs. Men, you know, you gotta realize, y'all married men or men that in relationships, y'all women is scandalous out here. Now, again, ladies gonna say, well, men do it too and all this. We know that. I explained to you right from the beginning that this is for the men. And I also explained clearly that what men should do right off the top, being up front. So ladies, stand down. Let's continue. Ladies, you can't be on the job, you married, and you running around touching and playing with men, hugging, feeling, caressing your co-workers, strange men, and not even play. That's cheating, my opinion. If you running around here, I'll say it again, caressing, feeling up, touching of any form inappropriately, that's cheating. And y'all know what you're doing. And a lot of ladies do that. You go out on dates. You married. You go out on secret dates with these men on the job. You talk your private business, your personal business. All of these is inappropriate behavior. Low-key cheating. But scratch the low-key. It's just cheating. Whether it's micro or macro, it's cheating. And it's disrespectful to the man. And I find a lot of ladies do that. Clarification also. Communication is key. A lot of women, they don't communicate to their husbands, boyfriends, what they really do. They be in cars with strange men, getting rides home. Now, here where it's going to get tricky. Ladies, yeah, you could get a ride home from your co-worker. Maybe. But if you know that man is trying to hit on you, why would you continue going in the car with that coworker that is trying to sleep with you? I know a lot of stories. That's why I'm targeting certain topics. A lot of ladies are straight up scandalous. They go to men's houses, co-workers' houses, have sex with them. It is what it is. And then go back home and kiss their husband or boyfriend. Like nothing ever happened. These things go on every day, every week, every month, every year. Co-workers on the job. I could give many examples within the job, the workplace rather, but I just wanted to give you those little examples. Now the next thing, school. You got married women or women with boyfriends, you know, classmates, they hang out after, beyond studying. A lot of times when men, you married men or men that are in relationships, your woman, when she's at the job or school and they in close proximity with other men and they constantly talking to these strange men, they're not strangers no more. All of that. Well, anytime, my perspective, when you a man is with a woman and it just becomes they constantly around each other. Sex is part of the menu. That's why a lot of times you have different religious people like Muslims and the Hebrew Israelites don't tolerate that. They lay down the laws in terms of what women should do, when they should do it, and not be around men like that, because they know sex can be on the menu. Women is the weakest vessel. Now, a lot of ladies not going to like that. I'm just giving you my perspective. Oh, well. But I'm just showing men these little things you got to pay attention. You better pay attention to the little things, the little changes from your woman. You better be really in tune with her. Because when she's at the workplace or school, and she's around different men, and her philosophy, her body language towards you change, or outright she start low-key disrespect you, or outright disrespecting you. She could have another man in the wings. Pay attention to that. And ladies, that's highly disrespectful. You, even if y'all playing touchy and feel with these men at school or the workplace, that's disrespectful. And a lot of ladies say, well, that's just plain. I didn't have sex with him. Well, you allow him to touch you and caress you and flirt with you, and you accepting it and you throwing it back at him. That's cheating. And it's disrespectful. And a lot of ladies totally ignore, they turn their back on that. They say, well, I didn't sleep with him. If I didn't sleep with him, it's not cheating. No, if you allow him to touch your behind or your arm or breastises, or even talk about sleeping with you, and you take it and reply to it and flirt back with him, that's cheating. And you causing confusion. Never mind what the other way around with men. This conversation not about that. This conversation about you, ladies, and y'all cheating in deceitful ways. That's the topic basically we're talking about now. Third is when you definitely going out to the club with your girls. Cheating. You go and dance. I talked about that in a show called Calculations. how females go to the club, rubbing up, allowing men to rub up on them, and then you go home and kiss your husband or tell your boyfriend you love him. But after you allow 2 to 5 different men in that particular club rub up on your body, that we call that dancing, and it's okay. He feels your butt, he feels your breasts, but that's okay. That's not cheating in the eyes of the lady. And y'all men that should not accept that. Out you go. See, we accepted a lot of inappropriate behavior from females. This is why they be acting the way they do. I blame that on the men. We have to draw a line in the sand. If she's not going to follow your program and she feels she got to go out in the club and stuff, and she got to shake her behind because she need relief, she need release. I said that, relief and release. Then the streets she shall return. That's the mindset you need to take, men. It's too much disrespect that is going on in this North America, and it has to stop. Y'all men have to stop this cheating behavior and justification. Women taking numbers from men and saying, oh, it's no problem, I just took the number. Why are you going to take the number and you with you have a husband at home or you have a boyfriend? Why are you taking numbers? That's cheating. Micro, macro, whatever word, whatever terminology you want to say, that's cheating. And that's disrespectful. And your men should not tolerate that. It's not acceptable. Time for you men to draw a line in the sand. It's over, ladies. It's over. Men, it's over. You don't tolerate that no more. If you've been going through that, no more. Get your money right. Get yourself right. Self-improve. Draw a line in the sand and say, lady, the streets, you shall return. That's how you have to have that mindset. And you have to stand on that, men. Because as men, how many times we been in the clubs or lounge spots and we seen that type of behavior. And that goes on every day, every week, every month, every year, to this day. That's why these females acting like bats out of hell. Little terminology there, little phrase, little metaphor for your non-English speaking people. Yeah, it's just not acceptable. It cannot be. Enough is enough. There's levels of disrespect, levels of cheating that is not even discussed. So, ladies, when you find out a man end up going crazy and then have the mindset of a murder, death, kill, then you saying, oh, he's wrong because you micro cheating. So these things you have to pay attention. And also, dressing have a lot to do. Your style of dressing. You putting yourself out there. And a lot of females, they dress in a whorish way because they looking to find somebody. Another form of cheating. You got a man, you in a relationship, boyfriend, a significant other, and you dress in a certain way. And a lot of females, they start dressing a certain way because they putting themselves on the market. They trying to catch. Y'all females know what's inside your heart. You know you're not happy with that husband of yours. And all of a sudden you switch up. Now you dress, you putting yourself out there. You're trying to catch, trying to find something new while you have a husband at home or a boyfriend that you say you love. Inappropriate behavior, low-key disrespecting, low-key cheating. See, men, you have to pay attention to these things. How she dressed, how she carry herself, how she talks to other men. And she's talking to other men in a flirtatious way, which it would be disrespectful to you. Another form of cheating. See, I could go on and on and on, but I just wanted to give you some information, especially you men, to realize how your woman is cheating and justifying it. And females, you know you cheating, indirectly or directly, but you're trying to justify it. If if you're not happy, see, a lot of women, I've seen cases they not happy, so it's a touchy situation. But look, if it's that bad, ladies, a lot of ladies don't want to give up their privileges that they have. That husband maybe have money and a certain thing that they need, so that's why they're around. But you're not happy. Or sometimes these females are just bona fide hoes. And see, men, you have to. That's another thing. You might got yourself a hoe, and you try to make her a housewife, but that's not her. She's like an alley cat, a street cat. And those street cats, they are. You can't domesticate them. They just for the streets. They're not used to being civilized in the house. You can't civilize a cat, a street cat. They for the wild. They used to defending themselves in the streets. And men, some of these women are alley cats. They wild cats. They for the streets. They always was and they always will be. They want to have different men. They want to be sluts. They just got that in them. And a lot of females out here, I mentioned there's women and there's females. The women out here have etiquette, style, pizzazz. But these females are hoes, sluts, harlots, Jezebels. And they like it. They like being street cats. They want different genitalia all up in them. You like that, right? I could have used profanity, but you got to switch it up. You can't be just foul mouth all the time. So genitalia, yes, you have to. They just like that. These females, they just want different strange genitalia all up in them, around them, through them. That's what they want. You got yourself a hoe, man. Just got yourself a hoe. It is what it is. We all been through it, or a lot of us been through it. I know I've been through it. You got just a hoe. That's what she wants to be. And you gotta let her ride into the sunset of whoredom. They prefer that, you know, and that's the conclusion of everything. Why she cheats? Because she is what she is. And men, you holding her back. You holding her back. Think about it. Your wife, your significant other, you holding her back. She just wants to be who she is. This is why she cheats on you. That's really, that could be topic number 1. I'm just using it as the last topic of this show. She's just a hoe. And always will be a hoe. And you trying to make her your only hoe. No, 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 no. She wants to be a hoe for everybody. And she loves it. And she thinks it's delicious. So the streets, she shall return. Thank you for listening.